6:48, taking a live look right now at Atlanta, Georgia. Monday is threatening to bring some weather trouble in the south. Again, a live look right now. Not looking too bad, but all government offices are closed for President's Day, and 15 North Georgia counties are in a state of emergency. It's ahead of what could be the first major winter storm of the year to hit that state.
Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. It's now 11 minutes before 7 o'clock. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. We start now with North Dakota State Superintendent of Public Instruction posting bond late last night after spending much of the day in jail. Kristen Baszler was arrested early yesterday for allegedly assaulting her fiance during a fight.
Bismarck police say they got a call about a domestic disturbance around 2 a.m. yesterday morning. They found a 48-year-old man with a visible injury and dried blood on his face. He told police that Baszler had assaulted him. She had already left before police got there, but officers were able to track her down, and they arrested her for domestic assault. Fargo police believe a spike in car thefts over the weekend might be the work of one man. They think that he is finding cars that people are warming up and they've left them running unlocked with the keys inside. The man will then take the cars for a drive and ditch them when he finds a new opportunity. 3
cars were stolen in South Fargo yesterday and 9 total throughout Cass County. Police are looking for a bald white man in his mid-30s who was last seen in the Frontier neighborhood. Call police if you have any information on these car thefts. We could hear more details today about a woman stabbed to death in Bemidji, Minnesota. A man was arrested there Saturday on a murder charge, but police are not saying if it is connected to the murder of 35-year-old Krista Fisherman. She was found with stab wounds Friday night and later died at the hospital. Well, police in the valley are urging people to take it easy on the roads this morning. Of course, we've been getting live traffic reports for you all morning from Al Ahmed as we start weather and traffic on the ones. This crash happened in South Fargo late last night. 2 people had to be treated for injuries after a collision on a slick intersection at 45th Street and 13th Avenue. Police say a car slid through that intersection trying to stop. It hit another vehicle and traffic was backed up for almost an hour. Well, as we mentioned, it is time to get a look at weather and traffic on the ones as we hit 6:51 on this Monday morning.
And it begins under a cloudy sky with no major weather issues out there. In fact, we're much warmer than the forecast models are indicating. Feels like 3 below, but 12 degrees. North-northwest wind about 14. North-northwest wind at 9 above in Grand Forks. Feels like 4 below. But again, no major issues here. Now, later today, though, the wind will come up, the temperature will go down, and we'll stay about 10 to 15 all day today. And then this evening, when that wind out of the north-northwest increases to about 20 to 25, not only will the air temperature go down, the visibility will go down, and we'll see blowing and drifting snow. Areas of compacted snow. What happens when, we get a wet snow, it doesn't blow around so much, but a fluffy, powdery snow that we received over the weekend blows and goes over the road, and then traffic starts to compact that snow and builds up a layer of compacted snow, which turns very icy. It's likely that'll happen this evening. Watch out for falling temperatures, cloudy and breezy with a north-northwest wind of about 15, gusting to 25. 9 to 13 degrees with a north-northwest wind at 14 miles an hour will create near or below 0 wind chills this afternoon. And again, falling temperatures, cloudy, breezy. Don't see any more falling snow this afternoon or evening, just the temperature going down. North-northwest wind 16, gusting to about 25. To the west of us, all the way up into Saskatchewan, there's some snow, and there are winter weather advisories for the Rockies, but it's the East Coast where weather is really, really lousy. Air temperatures are 10 to 16 in the south, 9 to about 12 up in the northern end of the valley, and again, northwest Minnesota, single digits above. Let's check traffic on the ones now. Al Ahmed is out there. Where are you this morning, Al?
I am at Main Avenue and Interstate 29. I made a run on the Metro Interstate Loop this morning. Take a look at things one more time for us. And let me tell you, it's a steady stream of lights out here on the interstate. Mainly westbound Interstate 94, mainly northbound on I-29. Reminder again, the ramps are slippery. There was a crash earlier this morning in Moorhead at 8th Street. That has since been cleared, but we are getting word now of a rollover near Glendon on Highway 10. something else for you to look out for this morning. Main Avenue traffic at this hour is very busy. In fact, they're getting pretty darn heavy. Secondary streets tend to be slippery. Your main arteries tend to be okay. Be careful at the intersections. But remember, folks, if you see a traffic hassle or hazard, give us a call, 237-5211. That's 237-5211. In South Fargo, Al Ahmed, Valley News Today traffic.
We've got an update today on a story that we first told you about last week. One of two dogs that went missing in January and sparked a controversy on Facebook has been reunited with his family. Stephanie Olson says one of her dogs, Murphy, was able to come home this weekend.
Olson found her dogs up for adoption on the For Love of Dog rescue website after they ran away. She claims the rescue already had split the dogs up, adopted them out, and would not return them to her. Olson tells us For Love of Dogs worked with her family to return Murphy, who was never actually adopted. It's now 5 minutes before 7. In this morning's Healthier Me, the recent measles outbreak across the U.S. has prompted many parents to take action and vaccinate their children. Doctors at Sanford Health say they've seen an increase in the number of patients coming in for immunizations.
Well, some clinics in the country have been closing their doors to patients who haven't been fully vaccinated. That hasn't been the case in North Dakota. Now, the measles vaccination rate for the state of North Dakota among kindergartners is about 90%. Officials at the Department of Health say it should be at 95% to create an immunity. Well, some high school dance team members are protesting the winner of Minnesota's Class AAA High Kick Championship.
5 teams were disqualified from the competition this weekend after refusing to line up for the awards ceremony. They say the Faribault team copied a dance from a team in Utah and did not deserve the win. The Faribault head dance coach says her team did take inspiration from the other team's dance but didn't copy it. The Minnesota State High School League sent out a letter to participants before the tournament informing them that an investigation concluded Faribault had not plagiarized the dance routine. It's President's Day, the first major sales holiday of the year. But assessing the real deals from the duds can be challenging if a store inflates prices, which makes a sale appear like a better value.
Now, shopping experts suggest that you buy winter apparel now. That would be a good deal, but spring apparel isn't on sale yet. Store-wide and site-wide savings can also give you the impression that new arrivals are a great buy, but you don't want to be fooled by that. Another tip is to buy tech, but not jewelry. Jewelry will have the best deals in March. And do pick up a new mattress if you're in the market for one. You could see savings between 50 and 80%.
They're hired to catch cheating spouses, scammers, or criminals who need to be caught. Coming up on Valley News Live 10 at 10, private investigators share their stories with us on how they get the goods while staying secret and hidden in the shadows. It's Monday. And this Monday morning, we've been getting a look behind the scenes at Sanford Health at how things are set up for the day. It's part of our series, Up Before the Sun.
Yeah, special series we're doing all month long with the Valley Today's Christy Larson. Of course, she is joining us again from Sanford Health in South Fargo with a lot more on how their day gets started before many people even get out of bed. Christy?
Yes, good morning, Kyle and Lisa. That's right. A lot of people are still getting ready for work, and actually here they already have patients who are coming in and getting ready for some operations. And we have Carla here with us this morning, and I know you've shown how you prep the OR and also how you come in here in this recovery room. What do you do kind of to round out your day before you leave your shift?
My biggest thing is I will reorder all the implants that we happen to use for the patients. I will check to make sure that they need help, if they need help in the recovery room or the operating room or whatever. My biggest concern is our patients and whatever that the surgeon has deemed necessary for their patients, for that case.
And so I guess one of the other questions I get asked a lot is, Christy, why do you do it? It's because I love my job. Is that why you continue to do this every day and get up early?
Yes, it is. And that's why I put off having my own total knee done, because it will be 3 months before I would get back here, and I want to be here for my patients and for my staff that I work with.
A dedicated nurse, and that's exactly what you want to see here when you go through operations. And Kyle and Lisa, again, you can watch these videos. If you missed our behind the scenes in the operating room, go to valleynewslive.com, click on our video tab. It was really cool to see, and thank you, Carla, for showing us the insides of your job.
They didn't have to get up early to meet her like a lot of people do,
No,
too.
they were already
there.
Yep.
Christy Larson reporting live from Sanford Health. Thank you, Christy.
Well, you might have watched it. I know a lot of people did. Saturday Night Live celebrated its 40th anniversary last night, and it was a star-studded affair. Dozens of former cast members, guest stars, and musical performers showed up to celebrate and remember and, of course, put on a show.
I stayed up way too late watching this last night. The anniversary bash marks 780 episodes of Saturday Night Live, and in some ways it may wind up being one of the most memorable. During the 3.5-hour show, tributes were paid to cast members who have passed away, including John Belushi, Chris Farley, and Phil Hartman.
It was very, very funny. Shows why it's been on the air for 40 years.
Exactly. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Post-Valentine's Day, we thought it was appropriate. A survey of 1,000 women found lingerie that's too big is the worst gift to get on Valentine's Day. But we want to know what is the second worst.
Cheap chocolates. Don't pick up the ones from the drugstore. Just don't do it. Pick up something else.
Is this the voice of experience? No, this is not.
Maybe. Past experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick check of our weather from 10 to about 10. Nearly steady temperatures all day. Cold wind chills and blowing snow coming later.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. We'll have more local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.